Whoa. Opening with tension already. Notice how the judge sets the tone immediately. In courtrooms, judges demand total respect, and the moment you challenge that authority, things escalate fast. What do you think, was this outburst justified, or did the judge overreact?
Picked up a case. All I know is that you have picked up a case from out of state. And give me a second, and I will let you. But give me a second, and here I will let you. But so we're not disputing the underlying charge. We're not fighting it. Disputing the underlying charge. What we really fighting it are all about is identity. What we really hear are all about is identity. If so, how do we get you back to the jurisdiction that you want? How do we get you back to the jurisdiction that you want from? So here it says that you are wanted from Michigan. Yeah, Washtenaw County. And it says here that you're wanted out of there. Washtenaw County. And it says here that you're wanted out of there for armed robbery. I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods. I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods. It's not that big of a deal, yada, yada, yada. But is public. My primary concern. We have enough is public death, dismemberment. We have enough hysteria in Harris County as it is. Dismemberment, and I don't want any more blood in Harris County as it is. And I don't want any more blood on my hands. You know what I mean? So, your lawyer is asking me to set you a bond, and I don't know. Asking me to set you a bond, if you're a public and I don't know. Because I'm gonna have a hard time doing it. I'm gonna have a hard time doing it. Oh, Miss Chisholm's not even here. Miss Chisholm's not even here. Your lawyer's not here. So until your lawyer gets back, your lawyer's not here. I'm not gonna let you go until your lawyer gets back. Your lawyer's not here. I'm not gonna let you go. I'm gonna bring you back out, but your lawyer's not here. I'll bring you back out here as soon as she gets back, and then we'll go. So I'll bring you back out here as soon as she gets back, and then we'll go right through there. Sorry, rigmarole. I didn't even realize she's not here. Sorry, Mrs. Thurman. Didn't even realize she's not here. Mr. Thurman, you're back. Okay. So I told you before. I told you my main concerns are, or my two of my main concerns are, number one are you going to go back to the jurisdiction number one where you're wanted from? Are you going to go back to the jurisdiction where you're wanted from? Are you number two to my most importantly, I take public to my public. I take public safety. It's safety. It's as important as my hair. It's you know what I mean. It's as important as my hair. Important, right? You know what I mean?
Here's where the stakes skyrocket. The judge is weighing public safety against a defendant's right to bond. That phrase, "my name attached to a bond," shows how personal these decisions feel for judges. They know if something goes wrong, the blame points right back at them. Imagine the pressure of holding someone's freedom and public safety in your hands. What would you decide?
Denying it, that's what it says on the paperwork. Lifetime, there's such a thing as lifetime probation. Lifetime, there's such a thing as lifetime probation. Whoa.
No, he did his time and he got out. He did his time and he got out. So that's what's happened. I believe it got
how?
So that's what's happened. I believe it got
aside from like a murder case. What? Aside from like a murder case. What would garner?
It just shows up twice. It just shows up twice.
He's placed on probation. Since that time, he's placed on probation jurisdiction with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He's been charged in our jurisdiction with aggravated assault. In those, he had bond conditions when it started off, where he was ordered to have a GPS when it started off, where he was ordered to have a GPS on top of it. He has had multiple curfew violations. I do believe he's a safety risk because even with literally an ankle on, safety risk doesn't even with literally an ankle on. So I believe he is a safety, and so I believe he is a safety, and the fact that there was a weapon involved, and the fact that there was a weapon involved, murder is that I would be was ready to murder them, is that I would be opposed to. Also, it should be noted that the bond being set, also, it should be noted, I can't confirm, so I can't approach the probation is transferred, but from what I see in the system is that, but from what I see in the system is that there's an ICA, but I don't have the documents which means there's an ICA. But I don't have the documents which is why I can't present bond. If there's an ICA, I don't have it, which is why I can't say. Because that's an ICA. But if I get the documents, which is why I can't say. But if I get the documents,
interstate compact agreement.
Okay. May I speak, Your Honor? We talking about the probation, I'm at the probation. GPS, we talking about curfew wise, my judge knows GPS, all that curfew wise, he knows my judge knows why all that's going on. So he knows every information why. He knows everything that's going on my GPS.
You're not supposed to.
He knows everything. He knows why.
You're not supposed to. I understand that.
That's why he knows why.
I understand that.
That's why he said,
quick question, is it a motion to adjudicate? Quick question, is it a motion to adjudicate?
on the probation, but well, no, he's asking if they do a bond violation report. They did it on January. Asking if they do a bond violation report. They did it on January.
Oh, so it's recent.
They filed a motion. Very recent.
Oh, so they've not heard. Okay, and then so there's not been a. So they've not heard a hearing on that. So there's not been a. Hold on. There's not been a hearing on that yet, right?
Also, he has further bond violation reports on December 18th, further bond violation reports on 28th, December 18th, that's another one on November 28th, 2023. That's after they amended it twice. He seems to be agreeing with this. So the fact that he has 3 violations, he seems to be agreeing with this. So the fact that he has 3 violations on top of having lifetime probation and lawful ICE.
Why are you on lifetime probation?
So wait, he set it up.
Why are you on lifetime probation? What are you on probation for?
I took armed robbery, conspiracy to commit armed robbery.
Probation for?
I did 5.5 years. Conspiracy to commit armed robbery of lifetime probation. I did 5.5 years. Came home of lifetime probation. Continue what I'm saying, sound threat to continue what I'm saying, sound threat. Every court that I mean, they said I came every court that Michigan have said I flew out there every single time. Every court that Michigan have said I locked up Monday. They told me that Thursday. I knew I was getting locked up Monday. They told me that Thursday. So there's no flight court in this whatsoever. There's no flight list in this whatsoever.
And you may be showing up, but you may be showing up. You continue to do at the end of the day you want to do. You continue without to do regard to bond. You want to conditions.
And what do you
without
mean by
regard
that?
to bond, meaning that they put you a GPS monitor. Meaning that they put you a GPS monitor. They give you a curfew. You know. And you don't abide by the curfew.
I was working, Your Honor.
And you don't abide by the curfew.
I was stated, but they had my probation curfew time. Stated, but they had my probation curfew time. Started my new job. What came got locked up. And I had started my new job because I came got locked up. The violation he's talking about. He said, okay, the violation he's talking about. I came to court. Okay, you've been working my curfew. Okay, you've been working. So show all my documentation. New work. Say okay. Show all my documentation. Mentioning violations for. Okay. So the stuff he's already been taken care of. They already been that either taken care of. He said 2023 is stating that either. I'm still free. He said 2023 is obviously I'm still free. I'm still free. That means he's seen all the paperwork. I'm still free. That means I came with legit paperwork.
And that's kind of where I was coming from. If it's a lifetime probation, that's kind of where I was coming from. It's curfew violation, lifetime probation out, and my it's curfew violation that be still out. My speculation was make an explanation to the judge, and that's why he's making an explanation to the judge, and so he's still here. That's why he's as to the underlying charge, he's still here. As to the underlying charge, and that's what it is. Like he said, he's still in charge on Thursday, knowing that's what it is. Like he said, he arrested and on Thursday, knowing that he was going to get and so arrested and I'm sure that Michigan is so with it's a probation violation because of the underlying charges. It's a probation violation. That's where that MRP is probably coming from. That's where that MRP. I believe he's proven time and time again that he's gone to Michigan. I believe he's proven time and time again that he's gone to Michigan. And he will still take care of what he's been on bond on the, and he will still be here. He's been on bond on the. He's not been locked up for about a year up until this recent. He's not been locked up as recent up until this recent. So and at this point in time, this is really just for if and at this point in time, this is really just for if the judge is willing to set a bond, how much that would be. If the judge is willing to set a bond, if there's a willingness, that would be.
Let me read this to you.
If there's a willingness to set a bond.
Let me read this to you.
Yes, Judge.
Texas Code of Criminal Procedure 17.03. Texas Code of Criminal Procedure 17.03. LR. Out of state Michigan. Armed robbery. Out of state robbery with armed robbery 2021. Armed robbery with probation transfer to Texas 3/20. Probation transfer to Texas 3/20/21. Concurrently charged with murder. Concurrently charged with murder. No holds. Which was dismissed. Defendant is not indigent and defendant is alleged to have gone to complaining witness home. Is alleged to have gone into a complaining witness and pointed a gun at complaining witness children. And complaining witness's 3 children was involved because one of the complaining witness's children was involved.
This is the breaking point. Once kids are involved, any defense crumbles in the eyes of the court. Armed robbery, aggravated assault, threats against children, it all stacks up. Judges don't just hear charges, they imagine the community impact. And here's the tough question for you. Do repeated violations mean someone should automatically lose the right to bond? Or do people deserve second chances no matter what?
Knowing time that you're on for a very serious probation, you know for a very serious that you're supposed to be out there with a halo over your head. Supposed to be out there with a halo over your head. You pick up an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. An aggravated assault allegedly a gun is pointed at kids. Where allegedly a gun is pointed at kids. I mean, the way your mannerisms, the way your your mannerisms.
That's why.
But don't, though. You have this open
That's
case.
why.
But don't. Everything they can say they can use it against you.
Understandable.
Everything they can say they can use it against you, man. And you got to understand that. My concern is public safety, man. And you got to understand that I don't know if you're guilty of this offense or not, but the problem is if you're guilty of this offense or not. But the problem is bad stuff for some reason. It's happening to you for some reason. It's like sometimes people are their own worst enemy. They get out. Sometimes people are their own worst enemy. They get out picking up another charge, and then they just end up picking up another charge. Like the charge here, you pick one of the charge there. You don't follow bond conditions here. You pick one of the charge there. You don't follow bond conditions here. Mr. Thurman, you scare me, man.
Yeah, scare you, Your Honor.
Man.
And I've been out for
Scare you, Your Honor.
a whole year. And I've been out for this is my first time year since this case happened. Again, and this is my first time safety into this courtroom again. Doing nothing but right for work safety. If I've been doing nothing but right for work, that has been true. I've been out for a year on bond. That has been true. I've been out for a year no court on bond. And not to jump to this court. No your courtroom. Anybody's
want me to reward you for
your court. But you say you're in fear. You say you're in fear for safety. But you say you're in fear. You say you're in fear. I've not been in any trouble. Like who you in fear of? However, I've been squeaky clean since I bonded out. I've been squeaky clean.
Don't get rewarded for being a good person out there. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be like that anyway. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be like that anyway.
I'm just saying, you say you understand the whole fear, Your Honor. And I'm saying, how are you in fear? I've not been doing anything. And I'm saying, showing you, how are you in fear? I should show you some type of anything. I should show you anything. I should show you some type of something. Where is the fear coming to play? That's what I'm asking. So
the fear is really because, you know, the fear is really because it's, you know, little bunnies jumping in the woods, raindrop, you know, little bunnies jumping in the woods, raindrop, and then when they get out there, gumdrops, they turn into different. And then when they get out there, Jekyll and Hyde, they turn into different people. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. I don't want, and like I don't want someone out there to suffer. I don't want someone we let you out, let you bond out because we let you out, let you bond out. You've got an armed robbery. Continue to violate conditions on those bonds. Continue to violate conditions on those bonds. You're not willing to abide by bonds. Shows me that. I mean, quite frankly, you're lucky to even be out. Quite frankly, you're lucky to even be out on those charges. Continue to violate with the ankle monitor, and you continue to violate.
Like, if I was in violation, like in violations I have, if I was to have in violation, in violations I have, those have been taken care of. Once again, you keep on saying violations, but they taken care of. Once again, you keep on saying violations, but they taken care of. I have the felony court judge seeing what's the word I'm looking for? Just proven no facts. This is why I'm late. I have new job. I got fired because I got arrested. Why I'm late. I have new job. I got fired because I got arrested. Me having a felony in my position. And it's color with a young black man having a felony in my position. Hard for me to get a job. Color with a young black man. So the jobs I do get, I take upon those. So the jobs I do get, shift they open up for me. I'm going to take it. Any shift they open up for me, so I let the judge know that. He sees that. So he understands. So I let the judge know that. So he keep on bringing up violations. Okay, I have to work. That's why we keep on bringing up violations. I have a house. I have to work like anybody else here. I have to. So you keep on bringing that up. Anybody else here? I already talked to the judge. So you keep on bringing that up. He let it go. I already talked to the judge about it. Still free to this day. He let it go. Free to this day. That's why I'm still free to this day. You keep bringing that up. Was free to this day. Your fear. You keep bringing that up. Understand? Everybody's gonna have fear. Fear, but I have not understanding. Everybody's gonna have fear. Working, but I have not working for a whole year. I've been working. I've been on my for a whole year. I've been on my P's and Q's. Police report that you're reading, sir. And I say, the police report that you're reading, I can't really speak on it. You know, say much. Case still open, so I can't really speak on it. It's a lot more to what you're just reading on that police report. It's a lot more to video cameras reading on that police report. House always gonna be video cameras, body footage. It's gonna be a lot more things. House ring cameras, body footage. It's gonna be a lot more things. It's not gonna be able to read off a police report.
Just too much blood, Mr. Thurman. I'm sorry. I can't. Just too much blood, Mr. Thurman. It's just too much. I'm sorry. Set you on. Hey, it's just too much. I'm sorry. This isn't.
Do not walk away.
This isn't.
I said, okay.
This isn't.
Do not walk away.
I understand that you're hurt, Mr. Thurman. But look, I understand that you're hurt, Mr. Thurman.
Y'all sit here telling me I'm the bad guy. I'm doing nothing. Y'all sit here telling me I'm the bad guy. I'm doing nothing. And you my best, my ability, working, staying out of trouble.
Really? For a whole year, I've been out with society.
Just not issue.
Really? For a whole year, I've been out recently.
And just not issue. Turn myself in. I'm a threat to society. If you come turn myself in, I'm a threat to turn myself in. Show you that you can fear me for what? I'm turning myself in. Show you that.
I'm not running for no
innocent, and I'm
nothing.
coming to show you
I'm not running for
I'm innocent by
anything.
turning myself
innocent,
in.
and I'm
But
coming
you're
to show you
a threat.
I'm innocent by
You can
turning
let go of
myself
this,
in.
Stop.
You're
You don't not
threat.
tell me how to
You
do
can
my
let go
job,
of
sir.
this. You can let go of
Stop.
my
You don't
arm.
not tell me how to do my
Relax.
job.
You can let go of me. Grab my arm tight.
Relax.
Oh,
Relax.
grab me. Look how you
Relax.
grabbing me up. I'm tight.
Relax.
Look how they let me go a little bit.
You gotta calm.
Look how they grabbed me. I said, let me go a little bit. I just asked him a question. I asked him, I said, let me go a little bit. I just asked him a question. I asked him, I said, let me go a little bit, sir. That's all I said.
What do you make somebody have a concussion? That's all I said. What do you make somebody have a hard time? He doesn't look. They got a hard type. He doesn't look.
So he already waived, so if he
He did.
holds it, he already
Just,
waived.
yeah,
So if
I
He
can't.
did. I'll go talk to him, but
Just,
once again,
yeah,
Judge,
I
understandably,
can't.
I'll go talk to him, but I know that he's frustrated. I believe.
I understand.
I
I
know
get
that
it.
he's
And I would be
frustrated.
too,
I
but
believe.
I understand. I get it. And I would be too, It's but too much. I can't,
That's
just
just
too much blood.
It looked like there was just
Even,
much.
you know what I'm gonna tell you, even if
It looked like there was
he
some-
even, you know what I'm gonna tell you, even if he didn't have those bond violations, that'd still be very hard.
No,
for us to do.
and I was
You know,
curious because when you brought it up, it was a little. And I was curious.
Do you know, are they gonna come get him?
Oh, they're gonna get him.
Do you know, are they gonna come get him?
Oh, they're gonna get him.
But here's the problem. So he hasn't made bond on those cases. So he hasn't made bond on those cases. So we're
He has
sitting
not?
anyway.
He said he did.
No.
He has not? He said he
He's
did.
not made bond on those cases.
He's been in jail for a
He's
year?
not made bond on
No,
those
no, no,
cases.
no.
He
He's
may
been in
have,
jail
but
for
they
a year?
revoked the bond.
No.
Ah.
He may have,
So
but they
he's
revoked
sitting
the
there.
bond.
I didn't
Ah.
have the
heart
Yes.
to
So
tell him
he's
right
sitting
now
there.
that I didn't have the heart to tell him right now that
Because
14 days is not
you
blind. Because I will really. I will really.
I'll let him know.
One of those is bizarre. It's gonna get resolved. So one of those we revoked. So Harris County revoked. We revoked. Michigan revoked. Harris County revoked because the act. Michigan revoked. So it's a chain of events because the act. So it's a chain of events that they revoked on probation. The court sees.
Please let him know that the days. Please let him know that
It
the
will not
days
kick in.
hasn't kicked in.
Right.
And it will either he
It will not
resolves the
kick
case,
in.
resolves.
So which one does he need to
Either he
resolve
resolves
first
the case.
in order for,
Well,
so which
the
one does he
one-
need to resolve first in order for?
Well, the one, for the
Is there an
self-sufficient
offer?
weapon. No, it's going to trial. That's why.
Is there an offer?
It's been. No, it's going to trial. That's why it's.
Four
Really?
times.
4 times. It's been 7
Yeah.
to trial. I believe.
Four,
Really?
5 times.
Next
Yeah.
time is January 6th.
5 times.
Next time is January 6th, 2025. 5,000 bond for the axle. But he's held on 55,000 bond for the axle. So he has to come up with 110,000 for. So he has to come up with 110,000
so
for.
So it doesn't matter what you did today. So
So
it doesn't matter what you did today.
even if I gave him a bond today, even if I gave him a bond today.
110,000.
So my question now is, when did that warrant for the felony? So my question now is, when did that warrant for the felony ever since this? Because he's saying he's been out for a year ever since this
I show a remand
got
defendant
picked up.
custody on November 18th. I show a remand defendant custody on November 18th, but I don't know.
So
what
the only reason why
previous-
his felony bonds got revoked. So the only reason why his felony bonds got revoked was because Michigan
we don't
revoked.
know that. No, it doesn't, because it doesn't, there's no notes that reflect why they revoked the bond. There's no notes that reflect why they revoked the bond. It just says, let me see if they give an explanation.
Okay,
Let me see if they give an explanation.
okay.
Violation report, because he is remand custody,
It's a violation